Yeah, hi there. These comments are for LC, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you completed an integrated speaking practice test number 1.
The reading passage and the speaker have two examples of the advertising effects to people's behavior.
I would say two examples of how advertising affects people's behaviors. So you should use how to introduce a noun clause that you can connect to the main part of your sentence. Go to my grammar lessons, and one of the lessons it'll talk about noun clauses. You probably should study that a little bit. Alright, so that's a grammar issue.
The reading passage and the speaker have two examples of the advertising effects to people's behavior.
So the intro, aside from the grammar error, it's a good, strong introduction. It connects, I think, the reading and the listening passage together.
The reading passage is talk about...
I wouldn't say the reading passage is... Just say the reading passage discusses or talks or explains.
The AD influence, advertisement influence people's behavior because the TV and the...
Now you're not exactly getting the key point here. Before you get to the detail, you'll say, first of all, the reading passage explains that advertising has political effects on people's behavior. So you need to mention politics. That's a general point, and that helps frame, I think, that part of your speech. Then you can give your example.
Video is more and more in these words. And it can help people to vote the particular candidate. And the speaker said that the advertisement often influence people in economic ways.
That's a better introduction to the main point of the listening passage, definitely.
Candidate. And the speaker said that the advertisement often influence.
So you want to work on that tone a little bit. You're speaking in a monotone, so you definitely want to work on varying your tone more than you're doing. In the pronunciation area of my course, LC, you can check out the lessons on intonation. Also, I think you need practice with thought groups and blending. You can learn about that also by going to the pronunciation area of my website.
People in economic ways. People may buy a particular toothpaste.
At that point, you can use something like for instance or for example, and that way you can give a specific detail to support a bigger idea. So don't forget those transition words. They can be effective in helping you organize the different points in your response.
Just because he has been saw advertisement. So advertisement can be better for worse.
Alright, now let's take a look at the rubrics on this one. I'm going to say, I don't think you score in the 3 range on this one. So as I pointed out, you do have some delivery issues. You want to work on those a little bit. I gave you some suggestions in the video. Also, you have some minor language use issues, especially in terms of combining sentences together using dependent clauses such as noun clauses. From a topic development standpoint, I think when you got to the first idea, you didn't really state the main point of the reading passage. I think that you should have done that. That would have made it a little bit easier to understand how everything fits together. So your score here, and also in terms of your delivery, you're speaking very slowly. You have a lot of pauses, hesitations in there. I'm going to put you at about 2.33 out of 4, or 18 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. And for the purposes of our class here, this is going to put you at 80% on this assignment. Alright, now I'll give you some tips here. Let me get some water here for a minute. Speaking English to you is not quite natural yet, but it can be more natural if you practice. So remember that speak as much English as you can, especially on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. This is important because you already know you get a lot of English on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but you want to keep getting English on the days that you're not in class. And that means watching movies. That's a great way. Reading newspapers, reading books, magazines, talking with native speakers. All these things will be very important for you, and gradually, slowly, but surely, you will speak more naturally. But you got to practice. All right? Thank you.